have water, grab yourself some water because we'll be drinking water throughout. That's good. And if you're moving, and hopefully you are, be wearing some comfy clothes. We're going to be barefoot or in socks. So just something very cozy and comfortable.
I'm going to make sure I have some room here.
Yeah, and you don't need a ton of room, but I'm moving in a little space about like this, so you don't have to be able to move around a whole lot.
Bobby, do you have space to move around? Is she hearing us? Are you frozen?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Good. This is definitely designed to do in like a small space in your house, in your living room or whatever. So you should be able to do this no matter where you are. Even if you're sitting down, you could probably do this. Just went ahead and started the music so we can start listening to it as we wait for people to come in. We've been testing the music and my voice, but for the new folks, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Okay, good. You can hear the music okay too? Okay, good. That's great. So we'll just give everybody a few more minutes to show up, and then I'll talk to y'all a little bit. If you want to be stretching, you can.
They're probably it's only this long. They're probably for the grill. For you to put
Hold on.
Put them around.
That should have fixed it.
Bobby, I'm just going to let you tell me when to go, when you think I should start.
Was Sears coming back at all?
I think she was going to stay, just her picture up the whole time is what she said.
Yeah, you're not gonna see me groove. But okay. No, I'm right here. No, what time is it? I can't see
5:30 or
time.
It's 32.
Oh, it's 6:32. Huh, yeah, and we got 11 total, so we can start. If you want to start and introduce yourself and tell what we're going to do and that kind of thing.
Okay, cool. Okay, so my name is Shondi Pugh, and I teach dance currently through an organization called Moving Beyond Cancer Collaborative, and we do online fitness classes for cancer survivors, and I've been teaching twice a month, and it's online over Zoom. So this class that I'm offering y'all tonight is very similar to the structure that I do twice a month through them. And basically a little bit of background for me. I'm a breast cancer survivor, obviously. I'm 10 years out. This November will be my 10-year anniversary, diagnosis anniversary. And I was a dancer as a child and quit dancing when I was like 21, and then like told myself that this is not something that adults really do. There really wasn't a lot of like opportunity to dance as an adult if you weren't like a professional dancer. So I quit dancing altogether. And then fast forward to I was 33 when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. As part of my healing process for that, like I started taking up on some of the free classes that were offered here in Austin, and dance was one of them. So I started dancing again and really got back into it. And then I decided I had gone through reconstruction with my breast cancer, and I decided to explant 3 years ago. And when I explanted, I told myself that I was going to start dancing, just like full throttle, do my dancing because I love it so much. And it's such an empowering practice for me. And it's helped me since the explant, like really find my own like embodiment and rhythm and sensuality. And it's really helped me to like reconnect with that part of myself that I felt like cancer just kind of wiped away. Because in addition to, you know, the breast and the early menopause, I lost my hair permanently, unfortunately. And so dance for me is just a way to kind of really engage with my own sensuality and my own body, separate from, you know, all the expectations outside of myself. And so that's why I do this. And I feel like it's a really powerful tool for us. Even if you're not a dancer or don't think of yourself as a dancer, movement is such a powerful tool. And so whether you're dancing on screen where we can see you or you have your camera off, I just really want to encourage you to just tap into your own sense of movement. If you have to close your eyes and tune into it that way, rather than like watch me, do that, because I want you to focus more on like connecting with the breath with the movement and making the movement feel good in your body. So that's kind of all I want to say about that part. Normally at the beginning of class, I will, after I introduce myself, we'll all introduce ourselves and say a word. But since there are so many of us in here tonight, I'm just going to skip that part. But if you are listening later, or if you're here now, I want you to, if you do have something to write down just a word or phrase for how you're entering this space, whether, you know, you might be a little nervous, or you might be really excited, or you might be feeling really tired. You might have pain in your body. All of those are like common ways to come into a movement class. So like, just want you to, whether you're just repeating that in your mind, taking note of it, putting it on your iPhone, or writing it down, just write down a word or a phrase for how you're entering into this space. And then from there, let's see, there's a note. Okay, somebody's tired. Yeah. I'm a little bit tired too. I get a little bit nervous when I teach in front of new people, which makes me tired. So once we get started, how this is going to work is I'm going to stand up, turn on the music, and you're going to mirror me. So we're going to be moving through a warm up. I'm not going to say left or right. So I just want you to pretend that I am your mirror. You're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're moving the same movement that I'm moving, like you're looking in a mirror. And so if you get kicked off and come back on, that's always what we're going to be doing, is mirroring my movement. So we're going to do, the warm up is about 11 minutes long, and then we're going to stop, learn some choreography, and then just practice this little dance that I am going to teach you. And then we'll do a cool down after that, and that'll be the end of class. So let's see, curious, that's a really good word. I love this, like putting your word in the chat. I think that's a great idea. Looks like somebody else is coming in right now, and it's about 6:38. So I'm gonna go ahead and start moving once we get
Can
Bernadette.
I say one thing?
Yes, please.
Shondi,
Yes.
we can all keep our microphones on mute so that we don't have all the background noise. It's very, very helpful for this kind of work. So
Yes, thank you. That's a good note. Like the music will really cut out for everybody else and they won't be able to hear it if you don't have yourself on mute. So if you do have a question, and I'll often ask you like, do you have any questions? Put it in the chat and I'll just look at that. And then if you need to unmute yourself to talk through that further, we can do that. So thank you.
perfect. Thank you, Shondi.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the music now and we're gonna stand up and start moving.
Welcome,
Y'all hear it okay?
healers.
Okay, I'm gonna have you stand with your feet about hip width apart.
This is the G code.
And I want you to think about pressing your feet into the earth. Really strong feet and strong legs. Imagine roots shooting out the bottom of your feet into the center of the earth. Tighten your booty cheeks. Tighten your belly. Belly button to spine. Straighten up your spine. Shoulders roll back. Head reaching up to the heavens. So you're tight from head to toe. Every muscle is engaged here. Really important. Booty cheeks are strong. Feet are strong. And now I want you to press energetically your feet out, like you're pushing out the walls with the sides of your feet. Now press in. Your legs should be shaking a little bit here. Press out with your legs. Keep those booty cheeks strong and your navel to spine strong. Press in. Now I want you to kind of take your body in a circle using only the bottom of your feet. So you're playing with your own balance, your own sense of center. So you're rolling back onto your heels to the side, up onto your toes a little bit, other side. Now switch that up, go the opposite direction. Everything stays strong up here. Shake that out with your hands. Shake your feet out. Now we're gonna breathe in, hands up. Breathe out, plie. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep doing that with me. Big breaths. Hands straight out. You're moving side to side, isolating just your waist. Strong, staying strong in the feet, strong in the booty, strong in the core. To the side, stretch. Little bounces. Now go into flat back on this side. So you're stretching one arm to the front corner, one arm to the back corner. You're bouncing slightly. Feet are strong. Drop down over that leg and stretch. Breathe. Hang there. Go through the middle. Meet me on the other side, flat back.
Stay dedicated to ascension. Give love.
Reaching that hand to the front corner, back hand to the back corner. Little bounces. Strong in your feet. Side stretch.
I invite you all to take a leap with me.
Back to center. Another plie. Deep breath. Hands down. We're gonna do head isolation. So up, down, up, down. Keep doing that. Really breathe while you're moving. Side to side.
Did you know that your womb is the gateway to heaven on earth?
Keep doing that.
Stay
Breathing.
inspired, confident, aware.
Now we're gonna isolate. Up, forward, down.
Keep
forward,
rising, keep
up,
grinding, take
forward,
keep
down,
shining,
forward. 2 more
keep it
times.
sacred. Have patience, have trust. Believe
Side, side,
the universe
front,
is always
side, front.
conspiring in your favor. You are blessed. You are exactly where you need to be.
Now roll it out. Very slow, intentional head roll.
Lead the way.
You might pop here.
Set the example.
Breathe deeply into every corner of your
You're
neck.
doing a really good job.
Hang out anywhere that feels sticky and tight and just breathe there. When you're ready, reverse your roll to the other side. Give me one more really slow head roll. And now we're gonna start on chest isolations. So we're gonna go forward, side, back, side. So faster. Boot, boot, boot. Now roll that out. Other side, front, side, back. Roll it out. Roll it out again. Now hips. Smile from the side to side. Just kicking up one hip and the other. Keep your navel to your spine here, thinking about staying strong in the core, but loosen the hips. Now we're gonna isolate forward, side, back, side. Roll it out. Other side. Now we're gonna roll it out 4 times. Now we're gonna step, bevel. We're just grooving here. Play with your arms. Maybe they come up your body. Go down your body. Make contact with your body in some way. Shake it out. Shake out the wrist. Let's stretch the top of our hands out this way. Stretch them out this way. Breathe into every joint that you're stretching. Give yourself a hug. Switch your arms. Give yourself another hug. Go down into a deep squat, stretching out this inner thigh. Maybe you lean in this way. Maybe you sway a little bit here. Switch sides. Keep stretching there. Now we're going to do a plie. Lift one foot, heel down, up. So I'm going squat, heel, down, up. Squat, heel, down, up. Let's try to go with the music. 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, lift, down, up, down, lift, down, up.
Oh my beautiful lady, why you wanting to let me down? All my niggas have been mocking me. No, I can't be just
Infuse a little groove in it here if you want to. So maybe just give a little bit of attitude, maybe a little snap.
Every time she just look on me. See, I swear, baby. Oh, I swear, baby.
Good. You're probably tired. Shake that leg out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Stomp it out. Don't worry about looking pretty right now. I just want you to stomp it out. Shake it out. Shake out your arms like this. Take up space. Just feel how your energy fills the room. Let's do some pinwheels. So we're gonna go, woo! Let gravity pull you around. Stay rooted in your feet. Slowly at top. Opposite direction. Beautiful. When you're complete there, we're gonna do a little bit of a combination here. I'm gonna back up the music a smidge. Okay, we're gonna do isolations like we did earlier, but we're gonna do it like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So isolate. We'll just go 2 circles around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides each time, unless one side feels better, and stay on that side. Good. Roll it out. Isolate. Roll it out. Isolate. Roll it out. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm going to show you, we should be pretty warm now, so if you don't have water, grab water, get a drink. I am going to show you the choreography that we're going to do. And so just watch me this time, and then I'll teach it. And then essentially we'll run through it over and over again. And this choreography can be repeated in the same song like 3 or 4 times, I think. So we're going to play with sort of freestyling in between, and that means just whatever that means for you, like stomping it out, swaying, moving your hips, whatever felt good in the warm-up, do that. Whatever way you'd like to express yourself, do that in between. So in the beginning of the song, I'm going to play it from the beginning. We're not going to start the choreography until like, I think it's 4 8 counts in, but I want you to hear this beginning part because I want you to be sort of stomping it out. It's sort of like a primal music at the beginning. So I want you to just kind of be like getting really earthed and really like grounded in your feet and stomping it. And then we start the choreo. So just note that as you're watching me do this, and we'll go from there. Here we go.
Easy.
Okay, so that was the dance. And essentially, it is the same choreography on one side. You do this combination, and then you just repeat the same combination on the other side. And then you go down to the ground, back up, and then do a little hand combination, and that's it. So she plays the music, it's like that trumpet or whatever, the horns at the beginning. She's kind of, you're stomping it out, and she says easy. That's when we start moving. And so it's easy, hip, hip, hip. So all you're doing here is you're really grounded in your feet, and you're going to lift this. You can lift this heel up off the ground to really get some air in this hip, but you really want to isolate the hip and roll it around. So you're really kicking it forward, rolling it back. This is what it looks like from the side. And so you're going to do 2 on this side and then 2 on the other side. So when you switch from this side to this side, you kind of have to do a little bit of a figure 8. So it's like boo, boop, and then kind of sink back into that other hip. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from there, you sink into this leg. 1, hands to heart, 2, up, 3, flow down, 4, and then 5, 6, you're around your head, 7, 8. So you're sinking in 1, 2, up, 3, and look at your hands. 4 is like a sigh, like a ha, and this swings, and when gravity pulls it back up, you go 5, 6, wonderful, 7, 8. And so on this head, 5, 6, you're kind of centering back. So you've been like sitting into this hip, and you're going to come back to square to the front. And 7, 8, I like to do a little cross on my hip. If it feels better to just do 7, 8 here or 7, 8 here, that's fine. This is very loose. This is a template for you to express your own movement through this like larger formula. So let's try it with the counts from the beginning without the music. So let's go 5, 6, 7, 8, hip, 1, 2, 3, 4, other hip, 5, 6, 7, 8, sink, 1, 2, up, 3, 4, around 5, 6, hit 7, 8. Beautiful. And now we're going to do the same thing with this leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sink into this hip. 1, 2, up, 3, 4. And your front leg, your front arm is the one that sweeps around your head. 7, 8. Any questions? Speak up. No questions? Okay, cool. Okay, let's run it with the music. It's gonna start, I'm gonna start at the beginning. So I want you to just really get out of your head and into your body and just stomp that out, sway it out, do whatever. Catch up with me when I start dancing. I'll try to give you a little bit of a heads up, but we're gonna start moving on easy. Because we're like, this shit's hard, it's frustrating, and then we're like, ooh, easy, this is easy, okay? That's the vibe. So let's go from the beginning. down and up. So those of you that I can see moving are doing this beautifully. So I feel like everybody's probably really catching on to it or doing it in a way that feels good for them. So bravo. After you finish this combination on both sides, you're essentially going down for 8 counts. So I usually land at about 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And this can look like, you know, I'm kind of sinking more into one hip. If it's comfortable for you to go straight to the middle, do that. Just do whatever feels good for you here, because you're essentially going to come down. It's going to be 8 slow counts. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm typically already here by 4. And so 5, 6, 7, 8, I just kind of give attitude to the audience. So for 4 counts, I'm just kind of maybe swaying like this a little bit, or maybe I give like an eye or like something, but I'm just like working the audience essentially at that point. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you're going to pop back up on 1, 2, 3, 4. And I like to do it booty first. So if you can pop that booty up and then up like this, you really want to be thinking about making a sexy shape with your butt and your back. You don't want to be like this. You want to be like this. So you want to make this arch, this like, ooh, curve there, instead of being hunched over. Unless you're really wanting to make a statement about that, do that. But I like to down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then pop back up. Sometimes I pop back up here. Sometimes I switch to the other leg and pop back up. It doesn't matter which side you're on. Just do whatever feels good. So let's do it from there, because we're almost done. We're almost done with the choreography. So let's start it from the beginning again, and we'll run through it to the end. Stomp it out. Just move. Here we go. Easy. Down. Up. So we're coming up slowly, just like we went down when they're doing those horns. So it's like bump, 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 bump. And you might come up before 7, 8. So if you come up before 7, 8, I just want you to continue to milk this movement. So like touch your body, stand with assertiveness and confidence, and make eye contact, do whatever, but just continue to infuse your energy into that movement. And then we're going to go into the hands, which your body then is going to be how it was at the very beginning of this class, where we were super grounded with our feet, shooting our roots into the earth, super tall with our head. Everything is right on top of the other in our body. And we're going to do just arms. And it's going to go push, 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 boop, boop. So the counts are 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're really thinking about pressing this invisible energetic ball out. Whew. This is energetic. Like your arms are strong and they are pressing. Strong and they are pressing. Strong and they are pressing. And then booty, booty. And we do that booty. This is all very strong. And you just let those booty cheeks loose. Let them jiggle. Boop, boop. And that's the end of the choreography. So from there, we're just going to play with the song. They do this chorus, this easy chorus, about 3 times. So we will just freestyle in between. And you can kind of just watch me. I'll try to give you a heads up before we start it again. But let's just play with it like that. And then after this go, I'll ask y'all if you have any questions. Okay. From the beginning. Here we go.
Easy, easy. Pull out your heart and make that real. Easy, easy. Pull out your heart and make that real.
Down.
Easy, easy.
Up. 7, 8. Now arms. You can just stomp it out. We're about to do it again. Here we go.
Easy, easy. You stretch the screens out for the rest of the floor. Easy, easy. They poke around to see what they want. Easy, oh, easy.
Up. Arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bump, bump. Flow. Go. Down. Up. Nice. Okay, questions, concerns, anything? Okay, great. Let's
That
see.
felt amazing. That like to toe, stretched everything, moved everything, energetic. Like I'm not a dancer. I'm very overweight. My body is shot. But that was easy. I mean, it was good.
It was fun. A lot of
Yeah.
fun.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's exactly like my intention behind this is for anybody, literally, to be able to do this and find some kind of joy in that movement and like flow in that movement and enough repetition to where you can kind of get lost in it and not get too in your head.
That was my word. My word was joy.
Oh, well, you just manifested that.
It was perfect.
That's amazing. So let's see, we have been moving now. We're almost finished with class. So we could do, we can either do it one more time full song out or full out, or we can go ahead and do a cool down because I do want to lead you through a cool down as well. So do we want to vote?
We had a question in the
Okay.
comments. Kate
Oh.
asked, can't drop all the way. Is there a graceful way to stop where you can?
Yes.
I
So
can't get all the way down, but
this part. So I want you to really, you're just thinking about levels. So you don't have to go all the way down. If you were comfortable going down into this position at the beginning where we were just stretching, you could do that and just kind of maybe, because essentially that movement is kind of one of strength and confidence. So think about how you can infuse that vibe into a lower or a higher stance. So maybe you just like kind of go like this and kind of sway side to side like this with your hands kind of down this way, because that looks really intentional and strong.
that is about where I make it down to, and that's pretty much how I had it.
Cool.
I can't get all the way down, but
Yeah. So that is a really great question and a good modification. I should have said that from the beginning. If you can't go all the way down, to do something like that. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's really, if that's not, if this is not even available to you, then maybe just, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe you just make up something else in that. Like maybe you're just like walking slowly to the camera and then walking back. Because that kind of says the same thing. It kind of says like, I'm the shit, I'm really strong. Look at me.
I've got this.
Fabulous. Yeah, I've got this. Like, I'm the shit. So like, yeah, if you can't just go down, just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then back 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you'd go into the hands. I think that's a better way. Are there any more questions? You can't get that low. Okay, cool. That works. Okay, so since we did the modification, let's run it through one more time. And those that need the modification, do that walk forward and walk back. And then we will move right into the cool down from there. Okay. Here we go from the top. We're about to go.
Easy, easy. Pull out your heart and wake that real easy, easy. Pull out your heart and wake that real easy, easy.
7, 8, now hands. Shake it out. Here we go again.
Easy, easy. You stretch the screens out for the rest of the floor. Easy, easy. They poke around until they they want. Easy, easy.
Hands. Shake it out. Let's go. That felt sexy. That felt great. Get your drink of water. I'm going to start our cool down, and we're going to start cooling down.
A source of love created by divine to shed light on everything I
We're going to
touch.
stand back.
I'm grateful for where I am.
One hand
and who
on
I
your
have
heart,
become.
one on your belly, and just breathe. Sway a little side to side. Check in with your breath. Check in with your body.
And open to my dreams. Receive the messages and listen.
Thank yourself for being here. Thank your body for being here, for moving with you, for being strong, for carrying you and holding you up. Arms straight out to the side. Stretch over to one side. No bouncing here, just breathing and stretching. Heart reaching out towards the front. Belly button stays very strong. Legs stay strong. Go back into that side stretch, flat back. Breathe here. Stretch over that leg. Just fall and breathe. Let yourself hang. Swing through the middle and just sway side to side. Stretch out that lower back and your hamstrings. Come up to flat back on the opposite side. Breathing, stretching, engaging in every muscle.
I guess the people in
Side
my life
stretch.
I simply manifested.
No bouncing, just stretch and breathe.
The way I did, but I reconnected with my higher self. Focus on my
Deep
growth.
stretch in the middle, your thighs, one shoulder down. Switch to the other side. Come into a runner's lunge.
Trust yourself. You know yourself. No reason why you should.
If you can, if this is available to you, rock back and forth on this back heel. When you're ready, lower the back leg, lower the back knee to the ground, flatten your foot, and then push back into a half split. However far you can go here, it's not a competition, it's just about breathing into any tightness you have in your hip and your thigh, the back of your leg. Back up into runner's lunge, and we're going to pop up to the middle, runner's lunge on the other side. Rocking back and forth on that back toe. Lower that back knee to the ground and slowly push back into a half split. Breathing deep into this muscle. You can pull your toe up if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch. Play with toe up, toe down. When you're done there, meet me on the floor. Butterfly pose. Feet together. Give your bottom of your feet a little bit of a massage, just pressing into pads of your feet and acknowledging that they just got you through an hour dance class. And when you're ready, just lean forward and stretch that out. You're aiming for belly button to the ground, not chest to the ground. So don't round your back forward. Keep your spine straight. You may not go very far, that's fine. And then when you're ready, just release it all. Then like a beach ball, you just hang over and breathe. Let everything go. Just breathe here. When you're complete there, come back up to a comfortable position and hug yourself again, wrapping your hands around your shoulders. Squeeze yourself and thank yourself for being here. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Inhale through the nose and exhale loudly through the mouth. So inhale. 2 more times. Cool. Take whatever else you need. And that completes our movement session. Thank you all for coming.